So if you are tuning in via YouTube and you already watched this week's vlog, you're not surprised by my hair. But if you haven't, I got a new hairdo. And today was my first day like at my office, like physically being there since I got my hair cut. And the way that my job is, I don't work with like a ton of people like throughout the week. It's more on like project basis. I'll work with like a team and then we'll have like Teams calls or whatever. So like if I'm not really, it's just like me, my boss, and like a couple other people who see me regularly and have seen me since I got my new haircut and color. And today I was at the office and this guy who I work with, I hadn't seen him in a while and we were talking and then he like, you know, walks away or whatever. And then he comes back to me like 5 minutes later, he walks back to my desk and he goes, I am so sorry, but I literally thought you were a new person and I had no idea that that was you until I talked to somebody else and asked who the new girl was. And they said, what new girl? That's Emily. And he was like, oh my God. And I was like, it's fine. I know I look like very different.
You do.
But he was like said that, and then 2 other people at work did the same thing today where they're like, oh my God, I didn't even recognize you.
No, it's
which like it looks very different, but like I don't think it changed like my fucking
it changed your facial structure. I feel like I don't know, it definitely like hugs your face more, so it definitely like changed like your facial structure. Plus it's a little bit darker since you don't have blonde in it, so I think like your complexion is now darker.
It was so funny though because like I was like catching like a weird vibe with our first convo. I was like, man, he's talking to me like very formally and like weird.
Yeah, and you're like,
and then he comes back, he's like, holy shit,
you're
dude.
like, Ryan, bro.
I know.
I've seen you at your worst.
Literally, he was like, holy shit, I'm so sorry, but I thought you were like a new person.
I mean, at least like he was being respectful. Yeah. Like, I mean, can't blame him
he's
for
like,
that.
how's your day going? I was like, it's fine.
You're
like, this is weird that we're talking like this. And then he came back, he's like, fuck, I'm sorry.
Like, I want to redo, actually. No, but I'm obsessed with your haircut because I think you look so fucking cool. And I feel like it, like,
honestly,
goes
it's
with your
saving
vibe.
me. It's saving me time when I get ready. The bangs are annoying because it's like you have to do them every morning when you wake up. But the makeup is so much faster because I don't have to do my fucking forehead anymore. I barely have to put any makeup on because I feel like the way it shapes my face now, I have to do less contour, I have to do less everything.
Yeah, and I feel like, but also like the vibe of your like that you're going for now is like a very minimalist makeup anyway. Yeah, so like it goes with it too. Like it definitely brings it all together.
Yeah, but I just thought that was funny because I was like, I didn't realize how big of a difference a fucking haircut can make, but apparently for men, they didn't even recognize me. So.
I love it. I'm gonna say it. Have sex with a Scorpio.
I could glute bridge your dad. I'm naked, hold on.
We will be flicking the beans to that.
If she's tatted and I take meth, is somebody in your house right now?
But you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah, I had sex last night.
You can make your own money. You can literally have your own job of your dreams. You can own your own house. You can own your own car. You can pay all your fucking own bills. So what is that man? That man is sex and a best friend, and that's it.
I heard nothing but the truth.
No, I literally love it. I honestly have been like, damn, what am I going to do to my hair now? Because I feel basic.
You know what's so funny is I was looking at our like old logo and I was like, the way that these 2 like heads back to back do not resemble us in the slightest.
No.
Anymore.
Not at all. Just like not even the vibe of it. Like the color let alone, but the vibe.
Right? Like it's very Kylie Jenner core.
Like this is our vibe now. Like honestly, we need to get some more stuff for the shelf, like different stuff, more edgy stuff for both of us.
You know what I would love? This is what I would love more than anything. Is like people to like either like, I don't know, if you have like knickknacks or something, like I don't want like, I want it to be so personable. So like, I don't know if you have like knickknacks or something, or if you have like a store and you sell products, like let us know and we'll like buy from your fucking business and put it up here. Like, I want like cool stuff that like is not like every other bitch, which like this isn't, because this shit's from Goodwill. Yeah. From my house and then from Kellen's house. Like this is just miscellaneous.
Also Goodwill. Like these are like thrifted.
Yeah, like all these books, that book on top was actually from a guest that I had on my other podcast that I produce. He gave it to us, and then the other books are just from Goodwill.
Also, this was these are bookends. The seashell is a bookend, and I thrifted it.
Yeah, this I actually bought.
Yeah.
And then that candle I bought. And then these 2 things
you made.
Yeah, so.
Or even, like, if you're artists and you, like, want to send us some art.
Yeah,
like, that'd be fucking sick.
But, like, I'm not asking for free shit. Like, let me preface it that way. Like, I want to, support your business. But also, like, I want to have, like, cool stuff up here. So, like, if you have, like, a business where you, like, make, like, more, like, decorative or, like, an Etsy store or something, like, DM us the link and we'll, like, buy something from it.
No, literally, like.
Because, like, I would love to have it, like, be meaningful, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no. I want it to be more, like, meaningful, but more fun. I feel like this is, like, we just found, like, basic stuff in our house, like, throw up here. These are the color, like, our colors are green and pink. And, like, I mean, once we get it together and have, like, a new logo that we can come out with, you guys will see. I'm excited to launch that. Yeah, we have a new logo. We're just, like, we need to do a new shoot for the we're podcast art. And so once that all comes together, it will fit this vibe better. But, yeah, so I don't know. That's just what I wanted to say on that. Because I love the shelf, but it's just not giving what it needs to give because we don't have the good stuff on there. Yeah, no, I agree. I for sure agree. All right, so this past weekend, tell me about your weekend, girl. I saw you on Sunday, but other than that, I was working. I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so Friday night I was at work. And okay, if anyone works in the restaurant industry, like, you know, it's like high school, right? Like sorority central, like it's cliquey. Like people do stuff that you would never do in a corporate job. Not that you would never, because you can't never say never. Yeah. But, like, you can get away with a lot more. Like, there's a lot more drama. There's a lot more. Just, a lot less HR. Yeah. Like, there's just, like, a lot less of that. But there's, like, a lot of, like, random things you can get away with that you would never be able to get away with at a corporate job. Okay. Right. So, anyway, Friday night rolls around, and the manager that was on, who, like, I love her, but her mom was sitting at the bar. And her mom is a fairly attractive mother. Like, she's what some might call a MILF? Yeah, she's a MILF. Okay. Like, and I think she's, like, no older than 45. Like, 40 to 45. Like, early 40s. How old is your friend? She's 25. Oh, okay. She had her, like, younger in life. But, like, she's no older than that. She's hot. Like, great, whatever. A lot of negatives to her as well, which, like, isn't my business to, like, air out for her. But, like, you know, there's this whole thing. People know about those things too at our restaurant because of her daughter, which is fine, whatever. Not my mom. So anyway, she comes. Not my mom, but I'm gonna talk about it. So, like, she comes and she sits down at the bar. Well, because this is gonna go to, like, a whole thing of you're gonna be like, what the fuck when I tell you. Okay. So she's sitting at the bar. One of the things is she doesn't really have money. Okay, she doesn't have money, so, like, she can't pay to sit at the bar. I'm gonna be real. Okay, so that's just one thing. You're just airing out all this woman's fucking no, because that's light work. Yeah, that's light work. Compared to her actual life, that is light. So anyway, so one of our employees, who's a bartender, sits down at the bar with her when he's done with his shift, because, like, she sits at the bar sometimes, and, like, being a bartender, like, you talk to her and whatever. Yeah. So, like, he just sat down with her. He was done with his shift, gonna have a drink and eat some food before he went home, whatever. Well, we have a 2-drink minimum at my job because people don't know how to handle themselves properly. So you can only have 2 drinks. 2-drink maximum? Sorry. Yeah, maximum. Sorry. Okay. I was like, if you're not getting fucked up, then get the fuck out. No. So it's, like, just for employees. Like, we can only have 2 drinks. It doesn't matter how you do it, whether it's 2 shots, 2 martinis, like, a beer and a martini, like, whatever. You can only have 2 drinks. So he sits down. He gets 2 extra dirty virgin martinis. What the fuck does that mean? How do you have an extra dirty virgin martini? Maybe I said the virgin part wrong, but it's extra dirty martinis. Like, yeah. So, like, it's more vermouth. Yeah, it's just dirtier, right? And no, it's just, you don't actually put vermouth in a dirty martini. It's just olive juice. Oh. It's just olive juice and vodka. But then a normal martini is vermouth and vodka. And gin. Depends on how you make it. Yeah. But anyway, so already, like, a girly drink to sit down and have. But yeah. But pop off king. So anyway, sitting there, he has 2 drinks and he's feeling good. Mm-hmm. You can tell he's feeling good. And I looked over at my manager and I said, are they gonna fuck? Are they going to have sex? Wait, how old is the bartender? Probably like 27, 28.
I don't like where this is going.
I said, are they gonna hook up tonight? Because they were like canoodling together.
Not that I'm like not down for like a MILF situation, but like when it's like your coworker's mother is fucking
your
weird.
Boss's mom.
Oh, that's really strange.
So they're sitting there. She's eating pizza. They're like,
and he's eating her out,
eating the pizza off her hands. He gets wings, and he's like kind of drunk, so he's like face in the plate trying to eat his wings, like barely can hold them up. She's eating them. They're like hee hee hee. They got really close with each other, like their like faces are almost touching, like looking at each other, like
covered in hot sauce.
They are giving each other the looks.
Ew.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
The sex eyes.
Yeah. So he goes to the bathroom, and I was coming out of the kitchen, and like our kitchen doors are across from our bathroom doors. And I said, hey, that is your boss's mother. I get it. Like, if you wanted to have a drink with her after work, like she does at your bar times, like you have like a friendship with her. But don't be dumb. I said, don't be dumb. Like, I'm not your mom.
Also, no offense, bro, you're not drunk enough to make this dumb decision.
Like, also go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your mother. But also, like, just don't be stupid. Because also, like,
you're making it weird because, like, it's all of our, like, work environment. Yeah. So, like, I don't want to have to come into work and, like, pick a side or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. And honestly, I'm for the girl, so I'm going to be on her side regardless.
1000%.
But, like, okay. So then he was like, don't worry. Like, he's like, don't worry, Miss Lady. He has like a whole like southern accent to him. Plus like the
like
good
slurring.
Southern boy. He always talks like he's like a good Southern boy. Like,
yeah,
whatever. So he goes back to her. He's like, don't worry, Miss Lady. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to do anything to ruin my chances of being behind bar and da-da-da-da-da. I was like, that's on you.
Yeah.
I said my piece. Plus also, I really fuck with this manager. So like, you know.
Right.
I see the situation. She probably feels uncomfortable to say something. I'm going to be the one to say something.
Right. Like, because, like, how do you say something to, like, your own mother? Like, you're not trying to cock block your mom, but also, like, that's
I've never had to interfere with my mom.
That's your employee.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you do in that situation. Because it's, like, he's not on the clock, but you're, like, still at the restaurant, so you're still representing, like, me as my employee. Like,
less, like, I don't know. So then... Anyway, they leave and
together.
So she says to her daughter, was like, hey, like, I'm going to go. I'll see you at home. Okay. So then they leave. She has her mother's location. Mind you, this guy has a roommate. And the roommate's a girl who he used to work with at a different restaurant. They've never like done anything. They've always been like friends, whatever. But she's friends with the roommate. And he knows
the manager is friends with the roommate?
Yes.
Okay.
And he knows this. So anyway, I get a text from her in the morning. She's like, oh my God, my mom stayed at his house because she has her location. And because she's friends with the roommate, knows the house. Right? So she knows it's his house. And was like, that's where my mom is. In the morning.
No, because having to have your mother's location is crazy.
Let me
like, I'm sorry, but like, I would never feel the need to like ask for my mom's location because she's just like a capable adult. You know what I mean?
Okay, she texted me that at 1:02 p.m. on Saturday.
She still hadn't seen her mom?
Mm-hmm. She said, bro, my mom just left Beep's house at 1:02 p.m. because of the location.
How drunk did they get?
I don't know if they like left our bar and then like kept drinking or went and smoked or whatever. I don't know how that all ended. So
wait, that's like so, just not to interrupt, but like that's so funny because like that's just how different generations you can tell, because like our generation, we would never hang that long at a fucking like one night stand. Like the crack of dawn. I may have slept 30 minutes. I don't care. The moment I see the sun in the sky, I'm out.
Up and gone.
Like, peace out. This never happened. Talk to you never. See ya. XOXO. Bye.
Right.
What was your name again? See ya.
So at this point,
I'm not trying to like hang out till 1 p.m. is crazy. I didn't even do that shit when I was like dating people.
Right. No.
Like after a drunken night, like hooking up, I gotta go home and shower,
brush the teeth, lay in my
get
own
some
bed,
food in my stomach, because you know they hadn't eaten since they ate at your place.
Unless it was like I already had my stuff there and we were like, you know,
right? Like we had planned.
But this was not planned.
Obvious. Yeah, I would hope it.
I hope it wasn't planned. It would make it 10 times worse if it was fucking planned.
Like, yeah, like he like thought this through.
Right. So then,
ew, men are fucking trash.
I have to work at 2:00. He is my bartender at 2:00. Like, I'm serving. He's my bartender upstairs.
And this lady's mother just left his house.
And she's the manager that day at 2:00. She was the mid. So we all get there. He's late.
Is she younger than him or older?
My boss,
yeah,
is younger than him.
See, that's also really awkward because it's like in the work world, I'm of higher authority than you, but like outside of work hours, I probably would feel very uncomfortable, like having to like, I don't know, because it's like, it's still like not your elder, but like not that he's like ancient, but like even in real life, like I feel like it's probably hard for a lot of younger people to manage older people anyways, because I feel like older people probably don't take you as seriously. That's so then to like be in this type of situation, I would feel so uncomfortable as like the younger person.
Well, she felt uncomfortable because she was like, she's like, please tell me not to lose my job right now. Like, we sat in the office. She was like, and he like walked in. He is like
acting like nothing happened, like nonchalant as fuck.
I mean, like bloodshot eyes. He was definitely like up really late. Like they were like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like, you could tell it was like on his face. And he also was like awkwardly like and like he knows that I'm like close with her in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all are like friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so he then was being weird towards me the whole time and trying to be like extra towards me and like whatever.
Acting like you didn't warn him the night before to not do this.
Yeah. Knowing that I know. Right. Knowing that his boss knows. Because he was also trying to like come in and be like, do you have my drawer ready? Like, but he's like just doing like weird stuff that like, you just got there, your drawer doesn't need to be ready. Like we're not even open. Like you don't need a drawer yet. Like go open the bar.
Yeah.
Like go put the mats out, go do what you're supposed to do. Like you don't need a drawer right now. But he like immediately tried to like start a conversation with her. And she was like, no, like I want to lose my absolute fucking shit on you. So,
like, I still smell my mom on your breath, bro.
Yeah, like, come the fuck on. Meanwhile, her mom is Snapchat messaging her.
Okay, I'm sorry. First of all, this mom, not to talk shit on anybody's mother, but, like, some mothers deserve some shit talked on them. You are a whole-ass adult, a whole-ass mom, a whole-ass could-be grandmother at this point, just based off of...
actually.
Okay.
Son.
Okay, well...
Bleep her
name.
I
will. But like you're a whole ass granny, and you have a Snapchat.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Any mom who has a Snapchat, you're weird for that.
Any person over the age of like 25.
I agree. It's so weird. Like I deleted my Snapchat. You deleted your Snapchat.
I'm not saying because we deleted it at the age of 25, but I just feel like at this point in my life, if a man is going to be in my life, you are texting me. Snapchat is not a scapegoat.
Right. Like, but like, I don't even care to maintain my friendships over Snapchat either.
No,
it's so unmeaningful.
I agree, but I'm saying like that's the big reason people still use Snapchat.
Yeah. For like dating culture.
Yeah, and for me, like you can text me. I have a number.
Yeah, fuck that. But like for a whole ass grandma to be Snapchatting you is crazy, and also to be Snapchat messaging you, I hate that.
Wild. So she's messaging her daughter and was like,
so immature. Like, hey. I feel so bad for her daughter because you know that her whole life she's had to be like emotionally mature. She's never allowed to just like be like a true kid because her mom's a fucking child and like can't take care of herself. Like, oh my God. Coming into my job.
These are the assumptions that you were going to make.
Coming into my job and fucking my employee is insane.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Yes. I'm sorry. Like,
this is why I wanted to bring this up.
I hate to take this there, but like, let's pretend my mother and father are not in a happy marriage. Okay. I cannot imagine the audacity my own mother would have to fuck one of my coworkers.
Yeah.
Let alone a coworker I manage.
Yeah.
That is so insane.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What was like in iCarly, Neville Papperman or whatever, when he's like, you will rue the day. Like, you would rue the fucking day you fuck one of my employees.
No, literally the other managers were
and you Snapchat message me to just be like, hey girl, what's up?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, literally.
I know she probably paid for her mom's fucking bar tab.
I don't know those details, but
oh my God, the audacity of some people.
All the other managers were like, I feel like I wouldn't have allowed him to walk in this building. Like,
oh hell no! But like, honestly, like this is why I feel for her, and I feel bad because of this like yes, you have authority over him, but also he's a man, A, so he's going to have the fucking audacity.
Yeah.
And B, he's older than you. So like that, it makes it hard to like have that like sternness and like force behind, because like, also, even if you do, it's like, how seriously are you going to take it? And also it's like, it's not like it was your like it affected your job.
Well, the thing is, for her, she's like, it kind of does, because she's like, I don't even like, you've
created an uncomfortable work environment for me.
But also for her, she's just like, I don't understand how like I'm going to be able to talk to you right now and not get fired. Like, that's what I don't know how to talk to you in a professional manner at this moment. So anyway, she's like, I cannot be the one to go say something. This is the funny part. So this one girl that's there, she is a badass bitch. I love her so much. She like trust fund baby, but like she doesn't need to work, but she's like made a life for herself on her own outside of that. Don't get me wrong, that's the reason she's able to do what she does at like the age of 26 and have money and live in high rises and be able to do all these things. But
it's also like, if
good
that's
for you.
How you have it, that's how you have it. But the fact that you're still doing food service.
Well, so because her actual job is like sitting at a desk, and she just comes to like be social. She's like, I just want to have like a social time. So she literally works like once a week.
But even that, like, girl has 2 jobs that she probably doesn't even need to have, and so she's still doing that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like she could just be sitting in the high rise and not working.
No, because she's like literally a badass bitch. Like, she's so fucking cool. I love her so much.
I just love people like that.
No, she's so
I like rich people who like still like are like acknowledge their wealth and like they're like, yes, I'm gonna take advantage of it, but also like I'm not gonna be a piece of shit to society, and like, I'm still gonna like make my own living.
Yeah, no, she like that's what's even cooler about her. No, she's the coolest fucking person, and you would literally love her. So anyway, we were like, who wouldn't care about losing their job? Her. Plus, like, she's like also like a spitfire. Like, she's just like, because she doesn't give a fuck.
She Aries.
I don't know what she is. I gotta ask. But she just like doesn't care, because like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, she doesn't need to make this.
Yeah, she's like, I just do this for shits and giggles.
I do this because I need a social hour.
Yeah.
And that's all it is for her. She's like, listen, I'm willing to give up my cut. I do not care about getting big tables. I just want to be here to be social. And everybody knows it, and everybody loves it, because it's like, she's real about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we bring her upstairs. This manager tells her,
like, what happened?
No, just like quick, like, blank fucked my mom. And she goes, are you fucking joking? She rips out of the office.
Blank fucked my mom is so crazy.
And she ran over and she went the fuck off. And it was like the best moment of my life. Like, I'm sitting there.
Were y'all open yet?
Not upstairs, no.
Oh, okay.
So there was no customers. If there were, it would have been even funnier.
Yeah, I know.
But
I kind of wish there were, so he would be more embarrassed.
But the servers that were up there that day were like sitting there, because like we had like, it was completely like ready to go for customers, but we just like weren't open there yet.
So at least she had like a little live studio audience.
Yeah, and they were all like, oh my god. And it was boys and girls. So like, and like the fact that the boys
is scolding.
The fact that the boys were even like, yo, you did that, like, that's fucked. It was like crazy. But she was like, your fake southern attitude is fucked up. You're just a no. Like, started going, she's like, you're gross. The whole time she'd come upstairs like say hi to me. And she'd be like, ew, fuck you, you're disgusting. Like, she just kept going at him the whole fucking shift. It was hilarious.
Did she get fired?
No.
Oh
no. And she literally, our GM came in and she was like, hey, if you saw someone going off on the cameras, it was me, and this is what happened. And she completely reiterated it for the GM, and she died. She was like, that's fucking hilarious. And I mean, like, it's just a hard environment, because like that's just, unfortunately, people fuck each other there. People like, it's just the restaurant industry.
It's very like high school.
It's very ancestral. Yeah. That's how restaurant industry is. Doesn't matter where you work. It's just how it is. So she's like, I mean, what can you do? Because it's like, I mean, y'all be fucking each other, but
between like fucking your coworker and fucking your coworker's mother.
Yeah. So anyway, this all happened, whatever. And now I just was like, I need to tell you this, because I knew that you would be like, literally, what the actual fuck. Ugh. And also, there's 2 sides of it. Of course, everyone agrees at the end of the day it's fucked up. Boys, girls, everyone agreed that it was fucked up. But the thing that really got me was that some of the guys were like, I can't be mad, because that's kind of a dream. And I'm like, that's where it's fucked up, though.
Yeah.
Like, mentally, like, what are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
They're like,
but that's like goes into this like the way that men view sex versus women, because it's like, it's not having sex with this woman because like he really wants to. It's like to say that he did it almost.
Right.
It's like the conqueror of the MILF. It's like the MILF fantasy like happening IRL.
Right. And it's like the MILF fantasy plus being your boss's mom.
Something that you shouldn't, like knowing you shouldn't be doing.
And you were told.
And you said, yeah, exactly. Like people said like, hey, this is a bad idea. Don't do it. And you still did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then other guys being like, honestly, dude, I would still do the same thing. It's like, it's just one of those things where it's like,
they're like, good for him.
But honestly, but that's just like so more proof that like for men, sex is just nothing. It's a fucking transaction. It means nothing. You're not special because he had sex with you, and like it doesn't mean anything. And it's just like for them, it's just so meaningless because it's like they've also. Honestly, it's the porn industry is fucking made everybody
that's what it is.
Like so numb to what sex is and like made it so just like meaningless. But like specifically for guys, it's just it means nothing to them ever.
Mm-hmm.
And like
until it does. Until it does, but even then,
there's so many instances where they would be so willing to throw it all away to fuck somebody else. You know what I mean?
More often than not.
You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
we hear about.
Yeah,
of course.
And so like that's just one of those like it's just another example of just like, yeah, the mom should have not been fucking doing that. Obviously. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like in this situation, he should have been the person to say no. But he just didn't because he just wanted that like that check out of the box, like the hey, I had sex with a older woman.
Right. So I mean, okay, again, everyone, for the listeners that might be like, yeah, but he never admitted to having sex with her. You don't know, and the mom never admitted to having sex with him.
Regardless, the mom shouldn't have been. Even if they didn't touch each other one time, the mom should not have been at his house.
Right. Okay, but let's go back to the roommate. So. She calls the roommate.
This is going to make me fucking want to throw up.
She calls the roommate. And the roommate was like, you know, I don't know for sure because I had a couple glasses of wine. Also really like wasn't paying attention like that in that manner.
But did he ever say, no, I didn't have sex with your mom?
He was like, I didn't do it.
I just got to be bleeping everybody now.
When the girl who went in there to like, yell at him, whatever, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Of course, playing like stupid. And of course, they're going to deny it. But the roommate was like, yeah, she was in his room. Like, yes, I know that she was there. Like, all basically, my manager was like, I just need confirmation that she like didn't sleep on the couch because she was like too drunk or something. Like, I need confirmation. Because like after that, like, you know that something happened.
Right.
If not, like, you at least slept on the same bed, like, made out with each other. You did something.
I don't even care if they didn't touch or if she slept on the floor. The mom shouldn't have been at the house.
That's just crazy.
Bottom line, if he actually cared about the relationship with his boss or his job or had any sense of morality, what he would have done is A, not have left that restaurant with this woman. But B, if they did and he like went and grabbed a drink, whatever, he would have gotten in an Uber with her, made sure she got back to your manager's house, and then gotten in an Uber and taken his ass home.
Yeah.
But men are literally garbage scum of the fucking earth and do not value women as anything besides a fucking notch on their bedpost. 90% of the time.
Yeah. That was my weekend.
Dude, oh God, men are just so fucking ugh. Also, like, old ladies are wild though. I will say that. Like,
I feel like old ladies too that had like kids young.
Well, wild. Or just like divorcees or whatever. It's like women who reach a certain age. I don't know if it's menopause or what. Like thing, their like sex craving
apparently
comes back.
Your sex drive as a female only increases as you get older, where men's decrease. So like your 30s apparently are like feral. It's like God. Being like a 20-year-old boy.
I will say, and this is, you know, if we had a paywall, I would probably put this behind that, but we don't. So you get this information.
You get what you
get this information you didn't ask for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So I will say, like last year and the year before, I definitely like not even the year before, but like last year, like almost until like a couple of weeks ago, I had no sex drive at all. Like, and like, I literally, like, I haven't had sex with somebody since, like, it's been a long time. Like, in 2023, I have not had sex with a human.
Well, you also know, like, we've talked about this for, like, a while, like, because you, like, never understood me, like, before, where I was, like, I just didn't care. I didn't really have sex with people. I didn't have a sex drive, like, whatever. Yeah. So I feel like you kind of understand that now.
But I, like, had sex with somebody, like, at the end of 2022, I think, was, like, the last time. And, like, I haven't had sex with anybody in 2023. So I've reclaimed my virginity. Or whatever. Whatever the crazy Christian people say.
Born
you know
again.
what I mean? Okay. But I will say, like, as of a few weeks ago, I've, like, gotten horny more often. Because normally I get horny, like, the week before my period. Mm-hmm. And then it's, like, other than that, I don't ever think one single minute about intimacy. But recently I have been getting, like, a little bit more, like, and I mean, we're turning 26 and you're turning 26 in a couple weeks. I'm turning 26 in a couple of months. So, like, maybe it's once we hit that hump,
apparently, we're going to be, like, your 30s are feral. That's all I've heard from everybody.
Is that way? I don't know.
I've heard that. I have heard that you become feral in your 30s as a woman, and it's like your prime to have sex is in your 30s, where men it's in, like, their 20s. But I feel that, though, because, like, for a while I didn't have it either, but, like, this past year I have, like, mine's, like, come back. But I think that's, like, the combination of, like, not having, like being on birth control,
I was about to say being,
off
like,
of it for a full year,
yeah,
like having I think, like, my body's more, like, normal.
Your hormones
and,
have, like, leveled out a bit more.
I don't know, because it's definitely been, like, more regular. But, like, before, I would be completely okay with going, like, literally, like, years. And that sounds horrible probably, but it just was, like, never on my mind. Like, it didn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, mine's been probably, like, 7 months of, like, really no sex drive. And, like, now out of nowhere, I'm, like, horny.
Right.
But it's not.
Ebbs and flows.
It's really not for, like, this is so fuckboy of me, but I'm like, I really just want sometimes, like, on nights, like on a Friday night when it's like you're busy, I don't have anybody to hang out with, and I'm just watching a movie, I'm like, I wouldn't mind just make out with somebody right now and then, like, never talk to them again.
That'd be fun, though.
You know what I mean? And then I think, I'm like, is this how men feel all the time? Because, like, I regularly recently have been like, I really wouldn't mind a friends with benefits situation, but I want zero obligation to, like, hang out with you regularly, to text you, to,
it's like a Friday night, come over,
literally once a week, and then I never hear from you until the next week,
or until like,
2 weeks later.
You also need to fuck, or, like, whatever, like, not that you need to, but, like,
no, it would only be on my terms. I don't care. Like that, like, that's how douchey I feel. Like, I do not care to do anything for them. Like, I just like, need them to do it.
I feel like you could easily find that and then
but I don't want
like
to,
upfront about that.
I know, but, like, I don't want to even source it. Like, you know,
there has to be some sort of effort if you want to get fucked.
But it's like, and then all the people who I've fucked already, who I know here, I don't want to fuck them anymore. Like, I wouldn't want to, like, hang out with, I wouldn't want to, like, make out with them, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want to just, like, have them come over and just, like, make out and then be like, deuce. Because what if sometimes I just want to make out and I don't want to, like, do anything else?
So then just do that.
But, like, I would have to have somebody that I was, like, on a friend's level with to be like.
Yeah, but I feel like if it's like, okay, I feel like you have to be, like, in public and not at your house, have, like, a hot makeout session. Not, like, in a restaurant or something, but, like, you're, like, leaving and you're, like, walking in an alley or, like,
and then it's like, oh, sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, literally have, like, a hot, steamy makeout. But, like, since y'all both drove separately, gotta go.
And then it's like, oh, are you coming back to my place? No, thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
See you never.
No, like,
until
legit.
I want to do this again, which probably won't be for, like, a couple of weeks.
No, but, like, I feel like, and then it's okay if you don't even hit that person up again. Who cares?
I know, but it's like,
but also
don't
the way that men work, the way that men work is he would be in love with you forever by doing that.
Yeah, because I would give him no attention and I wouldn't care.
No,
men are fucking the worst.
No,
like, they don't want you.
Bitches.
They don't want you when you want them. They want you when you don't want them. So, like, it's just so fucked. But yeah, anyways, I've just been thinking, I've been in, like, a very fuckboy mentality recently.
I feel like that's
where
fun.
It's like, I just want somebody that I don't owe shit to and I can just use for their body.
I see nothing wrong with it.
Like, can you just come over to make out? I think that's maturing. Is just wanting a make out. Like, I don't want to. I don't.
Sure, like, I'm not trying to fuck.
No, I don't even want to have sex with you, and I don't want to give you anything, really. Like, I'm really not wanting to get, like, to perform on you. I just want to make out, and then I want you to go.
Yeah, like,
maybe like grab my boob a few times.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
a little like handsy, because that's fun.
Right, but like I don't
hand holding, a little movie cuddle.
I don't want you to unzip your pants at one point.
Yeah, and I don't want you to put your hands on my pants ever.
No, I'm like over the pants, like we're like ninth grade.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen a penis before, but I felt the outline of one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like that's what I'm wanting.
Like me and my ninth grade boyfriend.
Literally. Where you
we're
just
like,
kind of like rub each other.
We're like,
you don't know what
yeah,
you're doing.
and you're like low-key like dry humping, but you don't understand what's going on. But like you also like
just let me dry hump you.
Yeah.
And then leave.
I think bring dry humping back.
That's what I've always said. There's nothing wrong with a little dry humping.
Honestly, it's kind of hot.
Movie make out, me on you, dry humping you. Then that's it. Like, it stops there.
I seriously feel like that's kind of like fun.
It's so
I feel like bring it back. I feel like it's kind of fun because like
I just need a movie friend.
Because also to me, I'm gonna want it to happen again sooner probably if we don't have sex.
Yeah, because the moment we have sex, I'm gonna be like, that was a letdown.
Yeah, like that we don't need
well,
to do
it wasn't
that.
as good as I was.
Yeah.
I was doing the most. You were doing the least every time. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed.
That's the
but
Libra
if
in
you leave me with a little bit of wanting more, then I'm gonna want to hit you back up.
No, but I just feel like in general, because it's more like to the woman gaze, for you just like make out, be a little handsy, have a little fun, and then you get a little flirty, you're feeling a little something, but yet you don't go that far.
Right.
It's like you're kind of cock walking yourself, but at the same time, I feel like a part of that makes you more like want it more. Not even with him, but you just like want it more. You're like, okay, the next guy, I wouldn't be mad if he went down on me.
Yeah.
And then
maybe I'll let him take my pants off.
I think maybe a different thing is like maybe you need to be a little bit more selfish in sex.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that.
See, I think that you need to do that.
I know.
Because
I'm really bad at like not pleasing the other person. Like I'm really bad at like, I'm not like, I will tell you what I want, but I will do that after like I've already kind of like
I'm done.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you good. And at this point, I don't even care anymore because I just kind of want to be over it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, ugh.
I feel that, but maybe I feel like maybe the next encounter, be a little bit more selfish.
Yeah. I'm just in like my makeout era now.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that being like selfish in your makeout era, not sex era, is like kind of taking your power still.
But literally like that's why and I think also a lot of it has to do with my sobriety and like I want to go out again. But I know because I'm sober, it's not going to lead to like a one night stand thing. Right. Because I'm not going to be like drunk and being like, I want to have sex. But like, I think I would love at the end of the night, make out with somebody, get my Uber and then go home alone.
Why not?
Yeah. So that's what I'm about this summer. So if anybody can relate, wow, I look like the chair.
So bring makeout back. Bring makeouts back.
Yeah. Like,
2023.
Yeah. Somebody needs to run off of that for presidential campaign.
I mean, my vote.
I mean, if you're not going to give me health care, you're not going to give me equal rights, you're going to take away, people getting their money back for their student loans. Like you're making everything worse. At least bring back making out. I
don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't either.
A little ninth grade action. I feel like that's kind of fun.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like you're right. The mature of like just wanting to just have fun encounters, fun, flirty little flings. Like
I'm trying to go to a bar, grind on somebody, grab their head, the sloppy fucking makeout, but I'm completely sober.
Okay.
And then I go to the bathroom and I say, I'll be right back. And then I dip and I go to the next place.
Okay, but like
I'm trying to be like crazy.
Okay. But just questions. Now that you're sober, I know that drunk Emily, when I first met you would do that no problem.
Yeah, I know.
You did that every weekend. You did that 4 times a weekend.
Yeah.
Not trying to slut shame you because that's not what I'm doing at all.
Yeah.
But I'm just being real. But I feel like it'll be
I just to clarify for the listeners, I didn't have sex with 4 people every weekend.
No. But she would just like, no. Oh yeah, that sounded bad.
I wasn't like turning myself out 4 times every week.
No. But sorry, that was sounded bad. But it was more like she would walk into the bar, she would get what she wanted, like from men, free drinks, a quick little makeout, a quick little dance sesh, like move it along. Like you wouldn't be like stuck on a guy.
I know. Yeah, no.
But not in like a bad way. It was like fun and flirty.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
I know. I don't know if sober I could do that.
Because I know the liquid courage is
I'm
gone.
very introverted.
Yeah, especially in situations like that.
It might not see, and also I think that's something I was talking with one of my coworkers about the other day, was like how I'm actually like very introverted as a person, and they're like, well, don't you have like a podcast, and I know you post on TikTok all the time, and like you're doing all this, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not real life for me.
Yeah, it's like also it's comfortable.
It's like I'm behind a camera, and it's the same way it was like I was a dancer my whole life, so I was like I always was performing, and like I didn't get nervous doing that. But like if I have to like go make friends with random people I don't know, I'm like shitting bricks.
I feel like yes and no, because also like when I met you, you definitely came off as like a very confident person.
You
like,
met me and I was blackout drunk
already when I met you.
You
ended up being blackout
drunk. I had probably had like 4 shots before you came over.
Okay, so you were feeling great.
Yeah, like
you were like, when I met you, you were like very confident and like, this is where I live, and like come to the party.
Yeah,
and
my
friend Lexi's upstairs. And
yeah.
like, but not in like a bad way, but it was like you were like inviting, but also I could see it because at first like you just didn't give a fuck to like, you were just like,
yeah,
this is my place.
Yeah.
You're welcome here, but like,
yeah,
don't get too comfy.
But also it's like I'm not gonna like give you a grandiose tour. Like it's just like we're here because we're here.
Yeah,
and then we're moving on.
Yeah. But it wasn't like you weren't like welcoming. So it's not like that. But also I feel like if I met you out at the bar, it would have been different.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So I haven't really gone out sober. Like I have a couple of times, but it hasn't been like party night. It's been more of like a let's grab a drink.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, we're pre-gaming and then we're going out and then we're going out to another bar and then we're gonna end at a gay bar and be sweaty as dick and crazy. Like I haven't had one of those nights, and I really miss the like the whole ordeal of all of that. You know, like the pre-gaming at somebody's apartment to like our favorite music, and then we go to a bar and then it's like it's kind of mid, but like we're just catching the vibes, and then we run into strangers who are like here for the weekend, and like they're not ugly but they're not really hot.
Yeah, no, I miss,
you know, like I miss like the game of it all.
Yeah,
almost.
no, I don't necessarily. I guess I miss more like the getting ready and looking hot, and like
that's what
all
I mean.
my like, and I've realized recently because I'm trying to like change my aesthetic a lot, and like I feel like my closet is still full of like crop tops and going out clothing and like that,
right? Like party girl era,
which could still like some of the crop tops and like whatever could still be cute in my new aesthetic for sure. I get styled correctly, but like it's like party girl era in my closet.
Well, that's another thing. I don't really have any of those clothes anymore.
But I've been cozy girl era for the past year. So what am I doing?
Right. Like, I don't know. Like, I really want to like start going out again, but I am also scared because I don't have like the alcohol to like help me out.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because even when I was drinking a lot, I would get to a bar, and if the vibes weren't there, I was ready to fucking go to the next one. Yes. So I cannot imagine being fucking sober as a fucking
and trying to catch a vibe
stone, and then being like, the DJ's not playing my music.
The other thing is too,
what else do I do? I'm not gonna go have the balls to go talk to a stranger.
See, my thing is, okay, so I feel like the other thing would be a lot of other people be like, okay, it's fine that you're not gonna drink, but like, why don't you do drugs? Because like California sober, would you still be like able to smoke weed? But like you don't do that, so like you're gonna have no head change. You're gonna be drinking a Diet Coke.
The only head change that I would have would be from caffeine.
Yeah, you're gonna be drinking a Diet Coke.
And that's like anxiety inducing. It's not like, you know what I mean, like helps you like, you know. So like that's another thing. A lot of people are California sober. That's so true. But it's like you're still like your inhibition is lowered. You're like you're chilling. You're a little less anxious. But
so I feel like moral of this podcast: don't fuck your boss's mom, and bring making out back.
Yeah, bring making out. Bring dry humping too.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm here for the dry and over the pants
hand job.
Handies. Like rub my shit but keep my underwear on. Like, do not take my underwear off. Bring back dry humping, bring back making out, and bring back over the pants handies. That's what I'm saying. 2023. I'm running for presidential. If I'm running for office, that's my campaign, and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, when we turn 26, that's all we're about. Those 3 things.
Yeah. I'm literally like, my goal before the new year is to make out with at least one person.
Okay, we got to make it happen.
One person.
I mean, because like now that of like where I work and the people that I work with, they're gonna want to go out, so we'd have a group of people to go out with.
Yeah.
And have like a plan that we don't have to make.
Right.
And
that's
the
thing. That's
like, I get too stressed about that.
Right. Like just tell me where to meet.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in charge, but just tell me where to go.
Yeah. And these people are like our partiers and like
tell me where to go.
Like friends with other people that are like partiers. So we just gotta catch the vibe with them.
Yeah.
But anyway. I feel like that's it.
I think that's all I had to say. Oh, the last thing I had to say. This is just a crazy thing I saw on TikTok, and it'll take 2 seconds because I don't know anything really about it. Have you seen middle-aged white almond moms drinking borax, the laundry detergent, as a weight loss supplement?
What the literal fuck?
Going viral on TikTok right now.
That's a joke.
It's not a joke, and it's so for serious. And these are the same bitches that fucking still to this day talk about Gen Z eating Tide Pods, whatever. And I'm like, you guys are actively drinking laundry detergent.
No, that's a joke.
Yeah, because apparently like the boric acid or whatever that's like in borax, they're consuming because there was like
boric acid is good for your vagina health, babes. That's it.
But I guess there was like one person who said that it can cause like weight loss, but it's like you're drinking chemicals.
Because you're drinking chemicals and you're gonna get sick, you dumb fucks. Boric acid is for your vagina. Like that's what you put it. Like, yeah, that's like the suppositories.
Yeah,
like that's it. What the fuck are you doing?
There's like this huge group of like middle-aged white women drinking borax and posting. They're like, it's my 30-day borax.
Y'all are canceled as fuck.
Yeah, like also like if you want to be skinny that bad,
get money and do Ozempic.
Exactly, or just like I don't know, do the fucking 30-day
fly to Mexico,
fruit,
get
whatever.
the Ozempic at the
get your lap band from Turkey or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but like, don't be doing that. Come on now.
I just saw that on TikTok and I was like, that is crazy.
Ew. Okay, well we're gonna end there because that's disgusting. But anywho,
all I'm saying is don't drink borax. That's what I wanted to say. It's like it's not
PSA. Don't drink chemicals.
You would think it would be self-explanatory, but you know what? People do dumb stuff every day.
I know.
And also stop vaping. I saw a lot of dentists on my TikTok page in the past couple of weeks talking about patients that they've had come in who are like our age, who like started vaping very young and are now having to have like they have to get veneers basically because they've developed such advanced gum disease from vaping that their teeth are now falling
out. Dude, the amount of people that vape, it's worse than smoking a cigarette. Not because like the addiction that they have to it. Like it's like because it's like the convenience of just like constantly like having it.
The thing is like I haven't vaped in years, but if I see like a vape, the desire I have to hit it is crazy. And I'm like, that's insane because like I haven't touched a vape in years, but if I was drunk, honestly, I would hit it.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever hit a vape.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like with the way that like I've never had that towards a cigarette. And the way I know that people who had smoked cigarettes and who have quit don't feel that way about cigarettes. They're not like, I'm willing to give it up and try it right now.
Yeah, no. Because like it's fruity, it's fun,
and it doesn't
easy.
Feel
it doesn't
bad.
feel bad. Yeah, because it doesn't
You're
taste
like, this
bad.
can't be bad for me. It tastes like fucking sour watermelon.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, yeah, so don't drink borax and don't vape. And if you're vaping right now, I would really strongly suggest you quitting. Chew gum and sour candy or something. Like, I don't know, just stop
Just find other addictions.
Yeah. You're going to regret it in 10 years. I guarantee it.
Probably, yeah, because there's like there's no research. So like what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
a couple years from now, you're not going to know.
Your lungs going to collapse in 10 years.
Probably. I mean, you know how like they had like a bunch of lung problems and like kids that they were finding like a really young age, and then COVID happened and then they blamed everything on COVID. But like for a really long time, a bunch of teenagers were going to the hospital because of like lung diseases and stuff like that.
Popcorn lung.
Yep.
Literally. Like things that smokers don't get for like 40 years.
But then COVID happened and then they're like, oh, it's all COVID, babe.
Right.
Nope. Back it up.
Mm-hmm.
Back it up. Anyway, we got to stop this. We love you guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of Society 97. My name is Kellen Reike. You can find me at Kellen Reike on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And I'm Emily. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Starnsy. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram. We are at society97.pod, where we would love if you would DM us if you have a store or sell products that you make that we could put up on our lovely shelf here. that we would buy with money. So we're not asking for free products. Sorry, I'm just going to say that a million times. And also we have a TikTok, Society 97 Pod, where we post clips from the show. And you can see my new haircut.
And you can also see her new haircut over at our YouTube channel, where we post vlogs every single Tuesday and the video version of the podcast every single Friday.
Yeah.
So make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave us some comments on the videos because we love interacting with you guys.
Yes.
And we will see you next week. Love you guys. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.